Alright, hello my lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your daily tarot reading for the 8th of September 2023. And if you watched yesterday's daily tarot reading, you'll notice we're using the same deck as yesterday. This is the Golden Journey Luxury Edition. I'll list it in the description box down below if you're not familiar with it. Apparently my ancestors are liking this deck, so we're going to be using it again. Let's go ahead and see what else it has to say. Alright, my lovelies, I have all of your cards on the table. And for those of you that are not familiar with this deck does have additional cards. And for the sake of numerology, I will be counting those cards as one. We do have an ace on the table, and between our major arcana and our extra card that is out, we have 3 of those as well. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Magician in the reverse, the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the 9 of Wands, the Hierophant, the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups in the reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the 6 of Swords, the Fortune Teller card, which is an additional card in the reverse in this deck, the Page of Wands in the reverse, the 7 of Wands, and we end on the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So for today, you might need to go back to the drawing board. There's certain things that need a little bit of tweaking, adjusting. And it's all on probably how you do things, how you approach things. There's more than one way to do something. There's more viable options out there than what you're aware of. So as much as you're working hard and you got the motivation, you got the ambition to strive towards any goal, just literally any goal, sometimes you're not getting the best outcome. You're not getting a return energy that is equal to the energy that you're putting in. And it's because you're holding on in areas, you're persisting in areas that you probably should have addressed or given up on. Like I said, you got to tweak things a little bit. So in other words, folks, today you're getting in your own way. Sad but true. You're kind of wasting your energy in certain areas, certain opportunities, and making it harder on yourself. You might feel like it's a struggle. I wouldn't be surprised. Especially if things are not progressing quite as you would like and you feel like it's an uphill battle, that you're always having to pick yourself up. But the gist of it is that what you really needed to realize, and that's what you're going to have happen today, is you're going to end up learning that what you're doing currently is not helping you. It's not helping you progress, and it's because you're throwing your energy away into how you're trying to operate. Like I said, the return is not as equal as the energy you're putting in. So this is kind of your redirection, going back to the drawing board moment to realize that that's the problem. How you're trying to accomplish things is not the right way. The direction you're heading in may be correct, yes, but how you're going about it is wrong. So a new approach. You got to tweak your plan a little bit. And with realizing that how you're managing things is not the best way, it is going to have you stop and ask some questions. Because right now, the best way is something that you didn't think about. You didn't realize it was a viable option. You didn't realize that it would be a better way to invest your time, your energy, your money, to realize it would be an easier path. And it's because you literally did not see the larger picture. You didn't see it as an option. You didn't see it as a choice. You didn't see it as a way that would make the energy clearer, that it would be an easier road, a viable option, because you didn't think it had a future. You didn't think it was something that would be doable, that it would be worth the time and effort, the energy it took, and it would have the potential to do what you needed it to, that it had the staying power to accomplish things without without it being confirmed for you. I'll put it that way. Especially if it's something new as a approach to how to accomplish something. Maybe it's new technology, maybe it's a new method, and because it's not tested, you put that in the back of your mind. Because it's new technology, you don't know its capabilities, and you totally ignored it as an option. You didn't think it was going to be able to accomplish what you needed to in the time that you needed to, in the way that you needed to, or that it was just going to be a fad, in now and then next month it'll be, obsolete. So you kind of counted it out. You didn't see it as an option. There's more than one way to do things, folks. And this is a day you need to get out of your own way. You need to start looking at every available option you have. And even if you don't think something is going to work, you need to at least recognize that it's, number one, an option. Two, even if you have doubts about it, maybe it is worth trying. Because right now, you're throwing a lot of your energy away. You're making things harder on yourself. And you're not seeing the results that you wanted. You're not hitting the goals that you wanted. You're not, getting the return, whether that's energy, product, value, money, back the way that you had hoped. So now's the time to start tweaking how you go about things, making those little micro adjustments, and is seeing what actually pans out. Because one of those discarded ideas, or one of those things that you didn't see as a viable option, is actually the one that's worth it. That's going to have the biggest payout. That's going to minimize the amount of work and have the biggest reward on it. That will make things a lot faster, a lot easier. But you have to change your way of thinking on it. You have to get out of your own way and stop holding on to, oh, well, this is how I have to do it. And yes, for some of you, this is going to be an unconventional idea. And with that, it being unconventional, you might see that as too big of a risk. But maybe a risk is needed. And for those of you that like the astrology, Moon enters Cancer. The foundation of something in your life needs attention. Attention to be strengthened. Focus on making sure any core issues are being tackled and fixed. Okay, this is that tweaking energy, the adjustment, new way of doing things that I'm getting. Sun in Virgo also trines Jupiter in Taurus. Be open to possibilities, especially if they can be beneficial to you. You can focus on ways to maximize potential to reach goals. Yes, bigger payouts. Wasting less energy, wasting less time, wasting less money, getting more back, bringing things more into balance by fixing your approach, finding a different way to make it easier all the way around. That's exactly what we're talking about. And for those of you that love the numerology, reminder, because this deck does have additional cards, I am counting them as one for the sake of numerology. We have everything adding up to 70, which of course is reduced to just 7 in numerology, which is the mind and creativity. You need to change your way of thinking. You need to get creative and be open to more possibilities of how you do things and why. Picking something else on how you accomplish a goal, a dream, and manage things is prudent. It is well worth it to take a more creative approach, maybe even a more riskier approach, and opening your mind up to those possibilities and going ahead and trying those things. Try the new approach. And we do have one synchronicity on the table, because we have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant on the table. So we have 555, which we had that synchronicity yesterday as well. Fives in numerology, or change. So yes, we're changing how we're doing things, how we're approaching things. We're changing our mind about options and opportunities that are available to us. We're getting out of our own way. Because right now we're holding on to the wrong things, and because of that we're getting in our own way, and we need to get out of the road and allow things to progress and streamline and move forward in a better manner. So don't get stuck in that mindset that there's only one way to do things, that this is the right way. It's not. There's more than one, and there's something better available. Find it. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for today. And if this resonates for you, do me a favor and hit the big thumbs up button so I know the reading resonates for you. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you would. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and join the rest of my lovelies, if you would. And for those of you that do share my videos on any platform online, thank you so much. That does help the channel grow. It doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.